Yo guys, getting started with yet another lesson today. Being joined by my boy, Aaron. Should be joining the call any second now. We wait to get him on the line. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the good Aaron. How you doing?
Hello.
So we got Robro, Linnick, Ed, Bash once again this late at night. Yo, the real MVP in here. It's been a while since I got to one of your streams. It's been a while since I've streamed, so this feeling's mutual, man. So, for this stream, it's a little different as far as lessons go, because not only did Aaron request a lesson, he had a song request as well. And oh boy, it's been a while for you guys, some of you, but I'm gonna just go ahead and put up the webcam here, because you see, I'm not exactly 100% alone in what's going on here behind me, but you see, when I say song request, I'm going a little deeper than what you'd expect a streamer to say song request for. It's been a hot minute. But on the bright side, I've been practicing a little bit. Not that much, but a little bit. I haven't had time. I've been wanting to practice, but then I fell sick, and I was bedridden for 3 days. But here we go. Because in the end of the day, you really can't stop this. Oh boy, that was a catastrophe, but let's go! God damn it. I hope you enjoyed that.
I did.
Oh my god. You gotta make a violoncello. Well, you're gonna have to find a violin because it's a viola. First off. But oh my god. But no, one of these days I'm gonna actually get to practice before I play this on stream. You guys are gonna take back some of those mean comments, but it was an attempt. Anyways, so on to the lesson. So, something completely different. Aaron is a casual show player, and today wants to focus a little bit on improving his neutral and understanding different playstyles. So we're gonna go in with the standard stuff. Go ahead and pick Smashville or
Actually, I think
any
I-
Omega stage that suits your preference. We'll see what ends up happening. I don't really mind.
Well, let's
So
see what
long as the
happens.
music doesn't get the stream muted, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, so the way that we're going to do this is we're going to play out we're going to play out some stocks here.
Okay.
It's going to do a set of 1 stock matches. Hold on, let me
Uh-huh.
just make sure the time here so I know how much time we have. Okay. So, let me just get ready in the notes. Okay. Just come at me like a normal match. And we're gonna get started with that.
Okay.
Not like this! Oh, you right. Okay, alright. We just, I think that went by a little quick and a little silly, so let's try that again one more time.
Okay, so that.
Yeah, reset your percent.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Let's try that one more time.
Okay. Ow. I think I'm dead.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so let me take some notes real quick before we continue.
Okay.
Oh my god, we got the chill music for this lesson, goddamn.
I like chill music.
Hey, the song is beautiful, but let's not listen to it for an hour.
Okay.
By the way, before I continue, let me go ahead and put the notes here on the stream so you guys can follow along. And I'm going to send it to you as well, Aaron. There we go. Let's see, what else?
Yeah. I gotta snap the ledge.
Yeah, you gotta snap the damn ledge.
Sorry, bro. I mean, Andrew.
Hey, either works. Okay, so let's go ahead with the second stock here.
Okay.
You're at 0! What are you doing? You gotta be conscious in this lesson, alright?
Okay.
Man, I'm the one who's sick, alright?
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna blame that one on Wi-Fi. Oh no, you did the bad thing. Oh!
Oh, what?
You good.
How did I
Choke
grab
busted.
ledge?
Choke busted. Your life flashed before your eyes right there, I bet.
It did.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Okay. Take some notes real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so let's go for the next stuff.
Okay.
This is where I'm hoping to make some very relevant realizations. You're gonna restart the computer? Alright. See you in a sec, bro.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Bruh. How many Z button presses are gonna miss here? What's going on? You wanna talk about it?
I don't know.
Oh god. Joke's a bad character, it's okay.
What the heck?
Joke's a bad character, it's okay.
I died. Man, us smash did not connect. I'm so upset.
Let me just take some notes real quick. Okay, so one more, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more in detail. Oh god, let's not lag out like that, please. Alright, so one more, and let's go, let's do this.
Okay. Oh
Right.
my god. But so...
So that's one in the notes. Got by the
Yeah.
queso.
Getting up my random footstools.
Snap the damn ledge.
Yeah.
Snap. Okay, so
Oh man.
okay. All right, so that's enough of that. So let's talk a little bit about what just happened. Beyond
Okay.
me just writing repeatedly, "Blissa snappa leja." Coach Bash, no. It's Arcadian's not every Saturday. It's once per season. So once every 3 months if there's an Arcadian. Anyways, so what I was doing in as you're probably aware, just by reading the notes, spoiler alert, in each of those stocks I was playing a little bit differently.
Okay.
Instead of just going straight out Tremendo Mario beatdown style, I was trying to emphasize one common playstyle, and just kind of stick with it to its fault. So when I played Rushdown, I just ran forward and pressed buttons. When I played passive, I stayed back and played more or less reactive. When I played bait and punish, I came close and tried to play for misdirection. Just to kind of simplify everything for now. So let's go over everything just a little briefly. So for the most part, it seems that your main playstyle is passive. You like to you mostly play as an offensive player.
Yeah.
You're always initiating encounters, pressing button. Well, not initiating encounters, but you're always playing proactively.
Yeah.
You're always trying to press the buttons first, which, I mean, you're Shulk. I don't blame you. You have slow buttons. You want your buttons to come out early. So that would be like walling people out or rushing forward and trying to hit them first, things like that. So when I played Rushdown, you played against that rather well when I wasn't actually hitting you. Like, you were zoning me out pretty effectively. You weren't able to disengage very well, but when you were neutral, you were fine.
Okay.
And that was good. When I was playing passively against you, a similar kind of thing. Your passive beat my passive. I was you have a bigger sword, and you took well advantage of that. Once you got advantage, you held stage control, you didn't give up your position, you weren't reckless with your options, you played smart. That was good. But when I played bait and punish, that's when you fell apart.
Okay.
As, I mean, that's the kind of expected, considering that bait and punish is an advantage against passive play. But the issue that happened there was that you were playing very telegraphed. You knew exactly what you wanted, and you made it extremely apparent to me what you wanted. Case in point,
the grabbing.
no, not not grabbing so much, but like grabbing repeatedly when you're missing repeatedly. That's what I'm talking about.
I know.
That, like, it's one thing to grab a lot. It's another thing to grab repeatedly when the first one fails.
Okay.
Like, that is the definition of ignorance.
Okay.
So, the issue is that you're telling me you want a grab. And if you're trying to condition me to expect grabs, you're doing a fantastic job. But if you actually want that grab, you're doing a terrible job. Because when you're pressing nothing but the grab button, I'm not going to block, I'm not going to be in grab range, and I'm just going to smack you.
Yeah.
If I'm playing for misdirection, like I'm playing bait and punish, you miss your attack, and I'm just going to come in and I'm going to punish you, because that's specifically what I'm looking for. And then you do it again, and I'm gonna punish you again. Like, I don't even have to work at that point. You're giving me neutral.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about that before we talk too much about anything else. Is there a reason that you did that?
No, I did. It's a habit that I've had for a long time.
What is the habit?
I don't know. I guess early in Smash Bros. Life Cycle, I really enjoyed grab combos with Shulk. And so I would always start with the grab all the time with every combo. And so that's kind of
the habit is initiating with grab. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it might have had to do with the way that you got tilted. That maybe because you missed the option, you keep trying to try the same option again until it finally works. Like you're like, I know I can get it, but it just sounds like you're like grabbing.
Yeah.
So I guess. Let me just write a note on that real quick. Nah, he just likes grabbing.
Pretty much.
Okay, so before we talk about anything else, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
The ledge.
Yeah, the ledge. The ledge is my enemy.
Your up B, your ledge, and you. Okay, so do you know how to snap the ledge? I know you didn't snap the ledge, but do you know how to snap the ledge?
I sort of do. I can snap when I do the first swing, but the second swing I tend to either go over it or slightly miss it.
Okay. Hey, snap that. Yo, you know we got the emote. No, not we got the bot command.
And you please. I'm getting roasted.
I need to make a if I get Twitch partnership, I need a snap emote. It needs to happen.
Yeah, it does.
So when you say you can snap at the beginning, you mean like with this the startup of it, like this?
Yeah, but the first I can do the first swing. Like that.
Okay, that's not snapping the ledge.
Okay.
That's grabbing the ledge, but you're not snapping to the ledge. When I say snap, I mean like Mario up B's and grab the ledge before the up B is done. That's snapping the ledge.
Okay.
So there's two ways that Shulk can do this, and maybe I should pick Shulk for this. Demonstrate it rather than just talking about it.
Okay.
And it's a nice excuse to change up the music.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little different. I want you to turn on the bumper item.
Oh yeah. I remember this.
Turn on bumper, set it to medium. We don't need 20,000 bumpers in the world.
Okay. Yeah, I tried this before in training mode, and it helped a while. Then after that, it just kind of faded away again.
Well, we're gonna see if we can't get it back a little bit.
Okay, doke.
Let's see, what's a good stage? Something good music that will get us. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to. That stage doesn't get on my phone. Alright, pick Pick your favorite Omega stage.
Favorite Omega stage?
Preferably, ironically enough, preferably not Garabling.
Okay.
Because it's too easy to get stage spiked when trying this on that stage.
I like this. I'll pick this one. Oh, this one. This stage is not good. Is it?
Yeah, this is the stage that I picked.
Okay. I always tend to have trouble snapping on this stage.
Well, it shouldn't matter what stage you pick. You should be able to snap just fine on any stage. So, let's talk about how to snap the damn ledge.
Okay.
Okay, so you know that you have to buffer the second slash, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a matter of spacing at that point. You space so that you reach the top. Imagine there's a rectangle below the ledge, like a small little rectangle. You want your head to be in that rectangle. The way you can test this, you roll down, throw this down, and then you try to snap the damn ledge. If you fail like that, then you messed up.
Okay.
Like, I'm messing up a lot, oh boy. There you go. That's how it looks like when you do it right.
Okay.
Bumper will activate and you'll still grab ledge.
Okay.
Hey, Donut, how you doing? Welcome to the late night lesson.
Ah!
Time to die.
Rip.
This is the big boys now. You about to learn.
Oh no.
You about to learn. You learning today.
I got Oh no.
You learning today. Welcome to the real world.
I guess.
Welcome to the real world.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
This is the big leagues now.
Pretty much. Ow.
And once you do this, you gotta learn how to do it in jump art. Oh boy, big fun.
Yes. Oh man.
Hey! You did the low one. That's not good enough though.
Yeah.
That! Hey! We got it. Let's go. You did it once.
Oh, no. Oh no. Backsplash. Dang it.
Oh, I love this elephant. This is my favorite. I should always do this when I need to teach show players.
My stomach hurts from all the laughing. Oh my goodness.
Whew! So, there you go. You want to learn how to snap? This is how you do it.
I guess. It'll be 1 hour of this.
Yes. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not that cruel. But this is what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And then you gotta do it in jump art. Like, I'm no hypocrite. I'm doing this myself.
Okay.
And then you gotta turn on jump art.
Okay.
And you gotta cry here as well.
Okay. Well.
No, honestly, this is harder than the practice stage. This is better than the practice stage.
Oh boy. Oh.
And the other way to snap is just up B right when you enter that little rectangle below the ledge. Like Cloud. You know how Cloud snaps the ledge?
How? Okay.
You just, when you're jumping up to the ledge, you up B. That's it. You up B when you're next to the ledge. Like when you're rising up, you're doing it too low. You can't do it off of letting go and re-grabbing ledge because there's a ledge re-grab limit.
Okay.
get this.
Oh.
Oh, bah! You've doomed us all! You fool! Upping me now! What are you upping that way for?
Sorry.
Alright, you're done. We could have shook ladder to greatness. Your greed doomed us all.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Okay, alright, so... Okay. So... let me just write down real quick. Okay, should be almost ready, and there you go. Alright, so moving on from that, let's talk a little bit about the other stuff, because honestly, Snap the Damn Ledge is something you can practice on your own. You don't need me for that. You don't need me yelling at you for that. Just imagine a little Tremendo Dude voice in your head every single time you die because you didn't snap the damn ledge.
Basically Elvis for Shulk. There's voices in his head. Okay, which stage are we picking?
Let's go Kalos.
Okey-doke.
So let's see, what else are we talking about? Okay, so the grab spam. I feel like we need to talk a little bit before we can talk about fundamental stuff. We need to talk a little bit about the options you have available to you, because the grab spam needs to we need to climb that hurdle before we can climb anything else. Otherwise, that's just going to be a lingering snag in the plan.
Okay.
Let me see something real quick. I just clapped loudly while saying "snap the dang ledge I hurl." Your dad's oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no, Andrew!
Your ledge about to get snapped! Woo! We left the bumpers on! Oh no! They've come back to haunt us. Alright, we need to turn the bumpers off.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't have access to items.
I got it.
Okay.
I miss streaming.
This is fun.
You're gonna have to remember to turn off the bumpers later, by the way.
Alright, I'll be sure to.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the options that you have on the ground beyond grab, because honestly, grab is a good option. Grab's a powerful option, but you gotta make them. You can't just do it, because if you focus, it's like I guess one way of saying it, I use this example for other stuff often, but when you're playing rock, paper, scissors, imagine if you always pick rock. What's gonna happen?
You probably get wrapped by paper.
Yeah. So, like, let's say I'm playing a rock, paper, scissors game right now. You could even, like, start getting bopped. Like, let's say I do rock, paper, scissors, and I always pick rock, 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 and you're like, you start with rock, then you go rock, then you go scissors? Oh no, you lost, then you go rock. You're like, he couldn't possibly go for another rock. I'm going to pick scissors. Oh, damn it, I just lost again. But then you realize he's only picked rock, so you go paper, 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 and he goes rock, 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 rock. And there you go. You take your little losses, you get your big wins. Because at that point, the person is showing you exactly what he wants to do. And that is how you defeat people who are straight up ignorant. And right now, you're straight up ignorant with the grabs. So if the person is seeing you going grab, 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 but it's not even you're just going grab, grab. You're going grab, miss, grab, miss, grab, miss. You finally get a grab. You throw me, and then grab, miss. It's like, okay, I know he just wants grabs. And it's not like Mario who can just up smash repeatedly, and eventually one of them is gonna connect and kill you. If you land a grab, you get a 2-hit combo. Who cares? You put me on ledge. You put me in disadvantage. That's actually scary, but who cares? I get back on stage. What are you gonna do? Grab me again? It's not like you're dead. So that's the thing you wanna not give up your plan for, is doing the same thing repeatedly only to fall into something like that. So
Okay.
we're gonna talk a little bit about that. What are your options on the ground? Oh, we know what aerial options are. Every shulk knows. You got your nairs, you got your back airs, and that's honestly almost everything that most shulks do. The fair, the nair, the back air. But one thing that a lot of shulks don't do, which I think is a fantastic option, and I don't know why most shulks don't do this, is reverse nair. It's your fastest aerial option, and your safest. Just face away from them, and then just nair. You got that startup hit behind you, and you can space with it. Because if you do that advancing nair, then I can just use shield grab or whatever. But if you space with reverse nair, then you wall me out, you have low landing lag, and you don't get bopped. And if you miss, you can very easily get away. Because if you miss with back air, then I can very easily punish you from across the world. But if you miss with there, then you can always act out before I can do anything, because you have only like 10 frames of lag. But that's talking about aerial options. Let's talk about grounded options. So, grabbing is arguably Shulk's best grounded option in terms of approaching someone. But there are other options that can force someone to respect it. So let's say you want to get him with a grab. Let's talk a little bit, skipping a few tiers of things that we should probably be discussing. Let's talk a little bit about the concept of yoking.
Okay.
So, you want to get someone with a grab.
Yeah.
What can you do to make them grab? So first off, you have the thing you want, which is grab, the default option. You have your opponent seeing that you want the grab, so they play anti-grab. What is anti-grab? You're throwing out a lot of hitboxes and essentially just playing out of range of your grab. You don't want that. So, what do you want them to do? You want them... Let's work backwards instead of working forward on how to beat this. If you want to get them with a grab, what is the best way to grab them?
Jab?
What?
No?
No, I'm talking about what they should be doing for you to grab them. If I'm jabbing you, then you can't grab me.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do if you want me to if you want to grab me?
Shield.
There you go. If I'm blocking, then you can grab me for free. So, let's take the next step. How can you make me shield?
Forward tilt. maybe.
I'm not going to be threatened by a forward tilt. From,
No.
like, first off, consider where you are right now. I'm not in range of a forward tilt. You have to get in range to hit me with a forward tilt. A forward tilt is equivalent to a miniature forward smash for Shulk. It's not safe. So at that point, if you hit me with a forward tilt, then I already got hit. And if you miss that forward tilt, you get punished.
Okay.
So maybe not the best choice. What else can you do?
Fair.
Yeah, fair is an option. Maybe not the best, maybe not the safest, but it is an option that would make me respect your aerials. At that point, maybe you would be at a... The issue would come in the next part. Like, yes, you can make me shield if you fair. But then the issue comes, how do you make me think you're going to fair? And then get a grab? And if you're positioning yourself for a fair, I'm not scared of any grab.
Okay.
This is the kind of mental exercise that I encourage everyone to do, by the way. When you're trying to think of a situation or think of a way to use one of your attacks in a way that you don't normally use it, breaking the situation down in a way like this is good. So you want me to shield. What can you do to make me shield? Let's just cut out the specific answers. I'm not asking you so much for a specific answer. I'm asking you, what can you do to make me want to shield? You attack.
Yeah.
If you attack, I will shield. So, how can you attack me? Or how can you pretend to attack me? How can you feint and attack? And get me to shield?
You mean feint? You said feint and attack?
Feint and attack. Not
Okay.
and. Like, pretend to attack me, and then grab me instead. That's what you gotta be thinking of. It's not so much about the specific option of what you can use to attack me, it's how can you think that you're going to... How can you make me think that you are going to attack me?
Maybe walk up?
Well, if you walk up, your best option is grab, so I'm not scared of an attack.
Okay.
Unless you walk up and down tilt.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing you can reasonably do from that point. And you would have, in order for me to start changing my mind on what you're going to do when you walk up, you have to do it repeatedly. If you want to go that route, you have to condition me. Because right now, my default expectation is Shulk's best grounded option is grab. So if Shulk approaches me from the ground, he is going to grab. You have to break that expectation if you want to force me to shield when you approach on the ground.
Okay.
This is going a few levels deeper than I thought this was gonna go, but this is a really good exercise that I feel is very important to break down and get you thinking about other things in this vein. If you're overwhelmed at any point, just let me know. We can.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Would using certain non-arts help with grabbing or no?
Well, I mean, they change your properties. They don't so much help with grabbing. They change your properties to make it so you can grab at different distances before being able to react, and they change what you can get from a grab. So for example, when you're in Shield Art, you're ridiculously slow. You won't be grabbing anyone anytime soon. And you won't be getting anything out of a grab anyway, so maybe not the best thing. If you're in Smash Art, then your grab becomes a kill. So people are less likely to shield by the ledge. Unless you threaten them with an attack. So for example, let's say I'm playing as Shulk, you're by the ledge, you're at 120%, and I am in Smash Art. I'm going to start throwing out a bunch of like lingering air. It's like forward airs and things like that over here that are relatively safe. I'm going to force you into your shield, or I'm going to force you to air dodge, and at any point I'm either going to read an air dodge or you're dead.
Okay.
There's a reason why I empty hop and throw out attacks a lot, and it's not because I'm expected to hit them. It's because when I am throwing out attacks like this, I'm making the other person expect an attack. And when they expect an attack, I can just land and grab them because they're shielded.
I don't know. I don't really do MD hopping, so I still have to play to do it though.
This is why I love spacing out with nairs so much, because it's relatively safe. It's a hitbox that you could be worried about, and then boom, I can get the grab. And if they're expecting the grab, and they're throwing out some hitboxes of their own, then I can just, at that point, just go in with the attack. And at that point, I'm either getting what I want or what I want.
Ow.
That's why you have to snap the damn ledge, but that's another story.
Yeah.
So, what I was talking about with Yomi is the concept of you have your expected option, you have the counter to the expected option, and then you have the counter to that counter, if you want to think of that. So let's say the opponent is throwing out attacks, or spacing out because he doesn't want to get grabbed. What can you do? You can hit him because you have a big sword.
Yeah.
And then, in order to counter you hitting him, he's got to block. And then once he blocks, suddenly your first option works and you can grab him.
Okay.
But it's one thing to just be like, okay, I'm conditioning him, he's going to shield now, and then you suddenly do this. Like, why would he shield if you do that? It's a completely different action. That's a completely different way of doing things, and that's what I mean by your moves are telegraphed. You show your hand too much. You tell me exactly what you want to do before you do it. Because I see you doing this on the ground. I see you doing this in the air. So when I see you in the air, I expect you to do this. When I see you on the ground, I expect you to do this.
Okay.
And it makes it very easy for me to track exactly what you're going to do.
Okay.
And that's not even talking about playing neutral or reading different playstyles or things like that. This is just a much more basic, just like I'm fighting a Mega Man boss, you know?
Pretty much. I can understand that one.
So, how you doing, Suji? Doing good. Just give it a quick lesson. Having a good time. Let me see how much time we have left. We have about 15 minutes left.
Okay.
So, what can we talk about in these 15 minutes? Is there anything you want to cover a little bit more in detail about what we just finished talking about? Or is there something else you want to talk about?
This is okay. What would I want to...
Well, you wanted to improve on your neutral, you wanted to understand different playstyles. But honestly...
Yeah, like bait and punish, especially.
Okay.
After you mentioned all my weaknesses, that one I want to work on a lot.
Okay, so you're talking about playing against bait and punish, or playing bait and punish yourself? Or understanding bait and punish as a concept?
I would say playing against bait and punish.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what it is, what goes into it first. So you might have seen me show this example before. I've been more recently applying it to the lessons that I've been doing. So let's say Mario wants to grab you. Have I done this with you before? Or have you seen me do this before?
You know, I might have on
Okay.
another lesson.
So Mario wants to grab you, and you're going to spot dodge. So you're expecting Mario to grab you.
Yeah.
So Mario comes in, and you completely miss the spot dodge. Let's try that one more time.
Okay.
Mario's running at you, and you spot dodge. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mario's coming again. He's coming in. Easy. Then Mario comes in one more time. Well, I goofed that,
Wow.
but let's try that one more time. Mario comes in, and there it is.
Okay.
So what I always tell people at this point is, how stupid do you feel that Mario just grabbed you by running across the stage?
Yeah.
That's the power of bait and punish. You have your expectation. Mario goes in to grab you. So Mario goes in to grab you, your expectation, and then you have defeating that expectation, which is Mario delays the grab slightly.
Yeah.
And then beats out your option. And then here's the beauty of it. Mario's going to bait you again, okay?
Okay.
So he comes in, he baits you, and alright. That's one way of doing it. So Mario comes in, he baits you. Good. And then Mario comes in one more time. Oh. Mario just ran across the stage and grabbed you. Now you really feel stupid.
Yeah. I have trouble adapting. It takes me a while.
That's the part that I should save that code for. Is when I just run across the stage and grab you just doing it. But that's the idea behind it. It's the power of bait and punish as a playstyle is that it's a way of approaching your opponent safely while playing reactively. Because instead of committing to the decisions that I'm making and forcing, having you react to what I do from over here, not going to the extreme example over here, but like over here, where more traditionally you got the mid-range. This is around where someone's going to be playing, right? So instead of forcing you to react to things over here, he's making you react to things over here. And things over here are impossible to react to. I dash grab you here. That's what makes you feel stupid. And even something as extreme as this, instead of reacting to what Mario does over here from across the damn stage, you're reacting to what he does on this spot. And that's impossible to react to. So what he's doing here is playing with and tricking your reaction time. The same thing goes in. If I just go in and block, I am right now reacting to what you do here. And then you hit my shield and I punish you. Or I come in and roll, and then I come back in. And it's not a very good way of doing it, but it's an easy way of doing it. You can gain a lot of information just by doing this. So for example, let's say you're a passive player, right?
Okay.
And every single time I approach, you're going to back off. And you're going to try to space me out with a back air.
Okay.
So I'm approaching. And then you try to space me out with a back air, and just realize what just happened. I moved forward, you moved backwards. Now you're on ledge and I'm in center stage. I just pushed you back and put myself with full stage control, and I didn't even have to press a button. This is the power of bait and punish. Even if you don't win, even if you don't get anything directly from a punish, you just gave me all the resources in the world. And now over here, you can't move backwards anymore. You have to commit to an option.
Okay.
And I can move backwards all I want. This is the power of bait and punish versus passive play. Okay. So, when you're fighting against someone who's playing this playstyle, you can't resort to your usual tactics of trying to zone them, because that's exactly what they want. They want you to press a button so that they can punish you. I mean, obviously, there's some shulk shenanigans that you could do, like Malk, which is slightly different because it's not even passive at that point. It's bait and punish. It's like a mix of two, and that's why Malk is so broken, because you are zoning them and you are baiting them at the same time. That beats everything. But barring character-specific garbage, the way that you handle these kinds of playstyles, or rather the way that you take an advantage over these playstyles, because it's honestly, it's possible to lose even if you're playing. You could zone me out still when I'm playing this playstyle, especially if I make a mistake, or if you're playing a character whose zoning game is just that oppressive. There's character strengths and player strengths that goes into this as well. But in general, playing counter to a playstyle gives you an advantage. It makes it more likely that you're going to succeed.
Alright.
So, what you want to do against someone who's playing like this is one of two things. You either want to beat them at their own game by baiting their bait and punishing their punish. So for example, when I do this, you do the same. And like empty hop and just wait to see what I do. And then when I go to punish you, that's what you're looking for. And then you beat me out at that point. Because you're not committing to an option. You're playing reactively versus my reaction. You're reacting specifically to my reaction. And you're seeing that I didn't press anything, so you're ready to punish.
Okay.
And you could even like bait the punish and then punish back. So you could bait, punish. Just, just play the safe options. Play reactively and beat them at their own game.
Okay.
But at that point, you're not really taking an advantage. You're tying.
Okay.
If you want to beat them, what you do is you rush them down. This sounds this might sound kind of counterintuitive, but hear me out. So your opponent is playing reactively. He's coming in and he's trying to bait what you do and react to what you do. And he's going to try to punish that. But what if you don't give him anything to react to? What if you hit him with something that's completely unreactable? Like, for example, when I do this, just run straight at me before I even get to you. Before I even get to the stopping point, and just grab me. I can't react to that. I can't possibly react to that. So at that point, you're beating me before I even have a chance to do this movement shenanigans. But the important thing of this is you can't be safe when doing this. You have to commit, because if you don't commit, then you're playing passively and you're liable to get baited. You have to go all in. You have to overextend in order for this to work.
Alright.
And this sounds counterintuitive, but it makes perfect sense when you think about it, because I am playing safe. In order to catch me when I am playing out of your range, you have to go past your range. And another example of this is, let's say I decide to come at you with a running shield. Like, yeah, same thing, you can grab me, you can beat me out with that. But let's say you do another version of this. Like, instead of just running and grabbing me, you try to do advancing nair to approach from the air.
Okay.
Let me show you what happens here. Let's say I'm running to you now. You go for advancing nair. Get on the ledge.
Are we on the ledge?
Get near the ledge, I mean. Like there. And then I'm going to come to you, and I want you to rush me down.
Okay. Oh.
I want you to realize what just happened. It doesn't matter if you didn't hit me. It really does not matter if you didn't hit me. Do that again.
Okay.
Okay, so even though your attack completely missed, and I might have a slight frame advantage because you didn't pressure my shield at all, notice our positions.
Okay.
You just crossed me out. You are now in center stage, I am now at the ledge. Because even though I went for the safe option, you used my momentum against me. It's like, one way of saying it, it's like in judo, where you throw the person using their own momentum instead of just relying on your own force. This is that kind of thing. They move forward, you move into them, and you use that force to throw them.
Oh, okay.
And take the stage for yourself.
Alright.
Yo, Cherubi Knight, how you doing? Welcome to the Good. So that's the idea behind this. And like, when I was talking about that, by the way, I was talking about like using the reverse hitbox of Nair in order to cross someone out. Because let me tell you, that's a powerful option. Just short hop, advancing Nair into someone, and if they rush into you at that point, then you just cross behind them. And at that point, you're completely safe, because you hit their shield, you have very low landing lag, and they can't really do anything to you from this distance. I have to drop shield in order to chase you down, and at that point you're going to react.
Okay.
So, in summary, you want to deal with bait and punish? You either beat them at their own game, or you rush them down.
Okay.
And no pussyfooting around when you rush them down. You have to do it. But it's only once you recognize what you're up against. Like, maybe you don't want to rush them down all willy-nilly if they're playing, like, passive. Because if they're playing passive against your passive, and you try to rush them down, you're playing into their hands.
Okay.
So you wanna be aware of how they're playing.
All right.
How can I say this? Playing reactively at a distance can look very similar to playing reactively in your face. It's just about the positioning and the intent. If they are trying to approach, then you can rush them down. If they are not trying to approach and they're trying to wall you out, then don't rush them down. At that point, the best thing you could do is either wall them out back and better, or play bait and punish.
Alrighty.
That was quite a bit to take in, and we are just about out of time. Is there any final comments that you want to make, or any final questions you want to ask?
I don't think so, really. That's all I wanted to know. We're just about to get the place out. So.
Yeah, we got to talk a little bit about the playstyle. Sadly, not much about neutral, but I think the grab thing, if you work on that, and if you work on thinking the way that we set up that elaborate situation, I think you're going to improve neutral just fine. Maybe not to the point that other people want to improve neutral through these lessons, but you can honestly, the lesson that I had before this one, we actually talked a lot about that. You can watch that lesson for comments on neutral, and you can improve neutral at your own pace, because honestly it's better to learn to walk before you can run.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, thank you so much for the donation, man.
No problem.
It means a lot. I hope that I didn't burn your ears, and I hope...
No, you did not. I enjoyed the viola playing.
Okay. just making sure, because it wasn't my best performance, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I really need to pick up the instrument again. And just
We're going to Jamaica.
yeah. Oh my god. I need to pick that instrument back up. I've been actually meaning to lately. This was a really good excuse for me to do it. Just all the priorities kind of coming in and overlapping, and it's hard to decide what to spend time in. But I really do miss playing.
I understand. I'm trying to put time in for my piano. It's tough.
Yeah, I've been seeing you've been putting in the money. You invested in the songbook, and honestly, that's an amazing step. That's like you're committing to that. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do that, then you just wasted money, and shame on you.
Yeah, that's what happened the first time. I bought I had bought the first one, the electric keyboard. It was a month after E3 2016 when they had Breath of the Wild. And that first trailer, the music in that trailer got me interested in
that was a trailer, yep.
So I was like, I need to get a piano. But then I bought one that was like too small to play the pieces that I wanted to play, and so I had to wait till last Christmas to get the one that I wanted. So, but I'm happy about it. So
That's good. Well, I really hope you continue with that. I'm going to try to continue on with mine. I've been putting a lot more focus on score writing lately. I've been talking a little bit about it in the Discord, I think, that I've been going back to working on the quartet. But I did put that aside for a little bit because there's 2 videos that I want to make as soon as possible. one before Ultimate and one as soon as possible around the time of Ultimate. And I don't think I'm gonna have much time to work on those videos the way my job's been treating me, but I'm gonna try my best. And for one of those videos, I'm actually trying to write the score for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to... It's a little bit of an experiment, because I'm not much of a producer, I'm a score writer. But I'm going to try to make the entire score, and it's a long video, it's like 10-12 minutes long. That's gonna be a big one. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the end. And then after that, I can decide to finish the quartet and finally have something on my portfolio that I can feel proud of. But all things come with time. Anyways, thank you so much for the donation, man. Let me go ahead and leave you here. I can go ahead and get back to everything else that I gotta do, because I got such a huge laundry list.
Also, can I download the Google Docs thing to my computer?
Yeah, of course. I'm actually going to finish it a little later on once I have time. There's 4 notes that I'm going to be finishing, and yours is the last one in the queue. But I'm going to try to get that to you as soon as possible.
All right.
And we'll see what happens from there.
Okay, doke. All right, good then.
Well, take care of yourself, man. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed.
Okay, I did. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
So for those of you who, in the chat, that was a donation in return for a $15 donation. Normally I do $20 lessons, but until December 2nd, I am doing lessons for $50 an hour. After December 2nd, I will no longer be doing lessons until I feel I become proficient enough in Ultimate to warrant it. But we'll see what happens once we get to that point. For now, I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the night. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We had some good times. This was a really funny stream. It's a really funny lesson, and I'm hoping to have more good times with that once we start doing lessons in the future. Especially for the shulks that don't snap the damn ledge. Ooh boy! Ooh boy! Y'all don't know what I got for you now. Y'all know. You guys know. They don't. That's gonna be fun. Anyways. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Turn it inside out, yeah, and floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time. I'm a shooting star, leaping through the sky like a tiger. Find the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now if you wanna have a good time. Just give me a call. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. I'm still sick. I got a bad throat. Sue me.